Hi guys, I'm coming to you high and live from Not Gonna Tell You because I'm a mystery and so is this light source. Just kidding, it's a lavender candle because we're all about vibes in here. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, today I kind of want to talk to you guys because something's been on my mind and I want to let it out. So yeah, I feel like I'm in public speaking class right now. I want to talk to you guys about synchronicity in relationships and how I interpret them and kind of something that I came to the conclusion of this past week, I guess. I'm just going to be using my own experiences because that's all I know, but if you can relate to any of this, then feel free to let me know because it'll make me feel less crazy, but I hope I make sense. But I was thinking, I was like, every single guy that I've talked to that I thought I was going to end up dating, it ended up completely fucking failing. Every time that, like, the reason why I was like, okay, like maybe we're dating is because I saw so many like synchronicities and like rare coincidences happening when we would be together. And I feel like I'm not the only one in that sense that thinks so. Like when you're fucking like with your crush and it's like 11:11, you're like,
oh my god, that has to mean something.
But like to me it would be like excessive and like weird coincidences. Like this one time, like this one guy I was talking to, like his family ended up being from the exact same like town that I was born in, and I never heard anyone else be from that town. And to me I was like, wait, that must mean something. And I was like so invested, even though from an outside perspective and even looking back, like I deserve so much better. And like I see that now, but I feel like those experiences and every single experience after that like was just a lesson. And like specifically what made me think about this is like you'll be talking to someone and like you'll have a falling out. Obviously if you were emotionally invested anyway, you would have to move on, and like that takes a little bit of time. So say like a couple months go by and you start having thoughts like, oh, I wonder like if like now that this time has gone by, like if it would work now, you know, like you start to be hopeful. And like for me especially, like I get to the point where I even like don't want to date anyone because I'm like, well, what if they come back? And like that happened especially with like the last person I thought I was gonna end up dating, and it was like more intense, the feeling of like months passing by and me randomly thinking about them and being like, I wonder like if it would work out now if they came back in my life. Because every time I'm talking to someone and I am invested, and I, even if it's those synchronicities and like rare coincidences like keeping me there, those falling outs, like despite those, like I feel like I always took lessons from those relationships. Like Ariana Grande really wasn't kidding when she was like, one taught me love, one taught me whatever the fuck. I can tell you what this relationship taught me, what this relationship taught me, what this relationship taught me. And going back to the one like more recently, like I was like intensely more thinking about that. Intensely more, I don't know if that's a thing, but you know what I mean. It's close to a year, like it's kind of close to a year since we like haven't talked or anything. He actually ended up reaching out in like the weirdest way, but I was like, okay, like I guess now I don't have to wonder. So I'm like giving him like the benefit of the doubt to have a conversation, and it's like, you know, the how you've been, what you've been up to. To me it's like, damn, like where do I begin? Because I feel like I become a different person like every week, every month. Like I'm someone new because I take experiences and I just take lessons from them and am aware and acknowledge those lessons because I am invested in my growth and self-love. Anyway, that's another topic. But so yeah, I was like, damn, where do I like begin? Like, yeah, so like I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, and I'm like, what about you? And it's like, oh, you know, like
same thing,
same thought process, same mentality, same everything. Like nothing had changed from the person that I had been talking to a year ago. Like it was the exact same person, and to me that just wasn't interesting anymore. I was very grateful that like I didn't have to wonder anymore, like what if they reached out to me. Like I know now for sure that I can like freely move on. And like for some reason now, I don't know why now I feel that, but like some people want to see the lessons that are presented in front of them and some don't. You're not going to move so forward in that sense until you acknowledge that lesson and you learn it. It just baffled me that like some people don't see it as experiences and don't see it as lessons and don't take anything from that other than I fuck my ex or fuck them, like whatever, and just not be like, why was I meant to be in that space at that time? And how did that shape who I am today? Like, that's how I fucking view situations. I believe like lessons are going to be presented to you, and whether or not you see them, that's on you, but until you learn them, not much is gonna change for you. Growing is a painful but amazing fucking thing, and I just don't want to be stagnant. Like, being stagnant is one of my biggest fears. It's not even failure, it's just being stagnant. Like, I couldn't tell you where I'm gonna be in 5 years because I'm probably gonna be picking up a hobby that right now I wouldn't even imagine wanting to do. I just learn more about myself every day because I just, that's what I take from my everyday experiences. I don't know if I'm crazy, I don't know if I'm the only one that does it out of that does that, but yeah, learn from your experiences is the moral of the story. I wasn't even gonna like record this because I thought I wasn't gonna make any sense, and I still don't know if I'm gonna make sense. So let me check my notes, make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, yeah, also don't look at those past relationships as like, oh, I don't want to talk about them. Even though, yes, the past is the past, recognize that they meant something at that time. And there's no hate. It's all love. It's all love. In conclusion, obviously hindsight is 20/20, but right now it is very obvious to me how and why situations in my past played out the way that they did when they did. It's just really funny to look back and be like, that's so funny that that happened, because now I can really like be ready for this. Like, you don't have to live in the past, but don't completely disregard it either. It was the present at one point. Am I wrong? So you must be and learn from the present moment. Was that wise as fuck, or am I just high? Nevertheless, let me know down in the comments if you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you know what the fuck I'm talking about, even a little bit. Like, subscribe, push that notification bell so you know when I drop the next video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Yeah, listen to me carefully. These hoes are scared of me, don't wanna be compared to me. Failure is rare to me, your man pull up my chair for me. He wanna marry me, my haters give me clarity and popularity.